Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another OOTP game of the day. And today we have Texas and Baltimore facing each other at Memorial Stadium. Kenny Rogers at 12-8 versus Eric Bedard, who is 16-6. Texas seems to have a few good players. Let's see the lineups. Ian Kinsler at second base, Michael Young at short, Frank Howard in center field, Juan Gonzalez played left, Pudge Rodriguez at catcher, Mark Teixeira played DH, Mike Napoli at first, Pink Julia in right field, and Buddy Bell at third base. Baltimore has George Seisler at designated hitter. Cal Ripken plays short, Ken Williams in left, Frankie Robinson in right, Eddie Murray at first, Brooks Robinson at third, Brian Roberts at second, Paul Blair will play center, and Rick Dempsey will catch. Deep Studs, Texas is 31 games above 500, but they're still 8th in the wild card for some off-the reason. Baltimore is 7 games above 500 and 5th in the wild card, so they're chasing the wild card. Texas is much better on the road than at home. 65% at home, on the road, 56% at home. Baltimore is the same, 68% on the road, 58% at home. So that's weird. They like to be the underdogs. Texas has had some weird months, but June and July they look good, but in August they're below 500. Baltimore is 13-6 at home, 68 in August, 68%, their best percentage since March, so they're looking okay. Batting, let's look at the batting, and they're right in the middle. Well, 9 strikeouts, 10 walks. Texas is number 1 in home runs, but 28 in strikeouts, so basically sink or swim for Texas. Pitching, they're 6th in strikeouts and walks, and 9th in walks for Texas. Baltimore is kind of in the middle too, so these guys are middle of the road. And the wind will blowing from the left. So that means if you want to hit a ball to left field for a home run, good luck with that. Alright, so we got some action, please, from Baltimore Memorial Stadium. I think there might be some advertisement, but we'll see what happens. So Texas and Baltimore. Texas is third in the AL West. Baltimore is third in the AL East. Baltimore's won 3 out of 4 though in Texas. So no slipping for baseball. Eric Bedard, the Canadian, 16-6. We'll face Ian Kinsler. Kinsler drives it to center. It looks good enough to be cut. Today's game provided by Guilford Beer. And there has to be an HTS, Home Team Sports, baby, with Michael Young. And a punch out on a curve. Here comes Frank Howard. Howard will dunk it into left field for a base hit. So it's Frank Howard after all. Surprised he was in the lineup, but Hamilton needed a rest. First one go. Second in home runs. This is the right field back, and yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's why he's one of the best home run hitters in the American League. And he makes it 2-zip right off the bat. Now here comes Pudge. Pudge will drop it. Bedard better throw first easily. Yep. So Texas gets 2 runs thanks to Frank Howard's single and a home run by Mr. Juan Gonzalez. Now let's see what Kenny Rogers can do. Hopefully he doesn't have a camera to worry about. George Seisler, and he says, I'll take that base hit. Seisler, one of the best hitters in St. Louis Browns history before they came the Orioles. And now here's the next pitch. And ball, 6-4-3. Yay. Texas got it. Ripken cannot believe his luck. Here's Williams. Williams, he's going to chop one. That's a base hit to center field. That's just a single. Here comes the next pitch. Punch out. He swings and gets Robinson to strike out, and the Rangers still have the 2-zip lead. And that was Frank Robinson. Here's Mark Teixeira. And ball 4 on that one. Here comes Napoli. And, ooh, but there got him. Chauget. Here's Incavilia. Incavilia does not have to make that. Spins into center and caught by Blair. Paul Blair had to leap on it. Buddy Bell, the number 9 hitter. 19 runs for a number 19 for 9 hitter. Ground ball, and he's out. So, Texas gets a walk, but nothing else. Here's Eddie Murray. Got him! Changer, one down, and here comes Brooks. Brooks will swing with the left. He's going to be out as it's one go. The hero of the day so far. Here's Brian Roberts. Roberts to short. Easy play. Yes, sir. So, where is it? 1, 2, 3, they go down. And now here's Kinsler. Let's lead up the third. Curveball, yeah, it painted it, baby. Here's Michael Young. Bedard gets him. Changeup, strike 3. That's his 4th K of the day. Here's Frank Howard. Got him, number 5. So he strikes out the side. That's a rarity you see on OOTP. Game of the day. Striking out the side. And here's Paul Blair. Got him, and a fastball. So that's strikeout number 3 for Kenny. Here's Dempsey. And a base hit. That's ends the streak of 4 consecutive strikeouts between the two teams. Here's Seisler. Seisler driving to right and catch. This time. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Oh, I burped. Here's Ripken. Ground ball. Nicely done. And Kenny Rogers roasts the Orioles 2-0. We're taking a look at the B&N report for the 4th inning. A couple of pedestrian scores. A lot of pedestrian scores. 4-1 for the North End Marlins. Used the 1980 Astros are 3-0. Yeah, a lot of 1-0s right now, only after 3 innings. Colorado's up 5-1 after 3, so yay. Yay. Here's one go. You went deep last time. And they will grind out. Yeah, this time. Yeah, Bernard has 5 strikeouts, and yet, oops, a ball for Bernard. He must be like, but why did I do that for? Here's Teixeira. Teixeira will take advantage and dunk it to center. It's a hit, and it will be safe on third. Yes, it will. Punches on third. Runners on the corners for Napoli. Napoli trying to get another run. He drives it to center. Will that be deep enough? He's going, and he's going to score. So it is a sacrifice fly for Mr. Napoli. Here's Olivia. And ball 4. Bedard has struck out 5 guys, but he's blocked 3 guys. So that's not good. Here's BAL. Buddy BAL to right. He's gonna get caught. So Bedard has done well, but he's down 3-0. Here's Ken Williams. Williams will hit it deep and into the glove of Incavilia. Efrop. Punch out. Rogers gets him on the changeup. Changer. His 4th whiff of the day. Here's Murray. And that's the first time he's walked a guy today, is Rogers. Will that affect him? Who knows? Nope, he didn't. He fastball strikes out a man, and nicely done. 5 strikeouts. It is 3-0, so they are going to warm up the Hurt's replacement. It will be Tippy Martinez. Tippy Martinez and Koji Uehara warming up. They're going to go lefty-righty. Here's Kinsler. So, right up, yes. Here's Young. Punch out. A curveball swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6. Here's Frankie Howard. And Frankie will ground out 5-3 on the scoreboard. It's hard. Bedard's got 6 strikeouts. Do you leave him in? Or not? Here's Brian Roberts. Roberts, ground ball, easy play. Yeah. 4-3 on the scoreboard. Rogers has thrown 63 pitches. Okay, so here's Blair. Blair to center. Easy catch. Yes, sir. Howard makes the catch, and now here comes Dempsey. He's going to try to go to the gap. Yes, he will. He'll get a double for sure. They're right up against that iron cage, so it's a double for Mr. Dempsey. the 16th double, and here comes Seisler. He's a good hitter, and he proves that he will dunk it to left field, bouncing for a base hit, and this will score a run. So Seisler is an RBI double. And now Kenny Rogers will throw to Kelly Ripken. Ripken to center, catchable. Yes, sir. It's 3-1. Now the question on my mind is, Bedard struck out 6, and you have Juan Gonzalez who needs to have a color change. So, well, it would be Uehara. Yeah, because one goal is kind of responsible for why this is a 3-1 game. We got Koji Uehara. They'll go with Uehara. And one go drives it. Oh boy, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. His 33rd home run of the year. I don't know if that's number 1 in the American League, but he's got 2 today. This guy is on fuego. Here's Pudge. Pudge hits it to center field, and yeah, it's a cop. Catch. Mark Teixeira. Got him. Right here in Sweden. Here's Napoli. And that's a walk. Walk. That is a freaking walk. There's an Ecovilia. Ecovilia to center and caught. Right there. 4-1 Texas. Kenny Rogers will probably pitch until something bad happens. And a swing and a miss on a sinker. That's number 6 for Rogers, but he has 1 walk. Bedard had 3. Fly ball to right for Robinson. He's got 1. And I believe that's Brooks Robinson. Nope, Frank Robinson. Who's Eddie? We're going to ball. This could be a big double play. And good the first. I thought they went the second. It's Robinson. The other one, Brooks Robinson to right field. Look out for the corner. Say goodbye. To Brooks Robinson from the University. Not from the university, but from the state of Arkansas, 4-3, and now you've got trouble. You're probably going to have to warm up some guys. Robbie Ross and Otsuka will warm up. Here's Roberts. And both 4. Rogers is losing his touch. He's waiting for someone to get loose. Runner goes, but he's swung at the ball. The best on base. Well, Roberts took off, but they got 2 runs, so it's 4-3. It's a close one. Uehara will face Buddy Bell. Bell grab ball 5-3. Oh, he'll eat it up. Brooks will eat it up. Buddy Bell gets a single, and here comes Kinsler. And ball 4. I think they were going to let Kinsler. Yeah, they were going to let Kinsler go for Rafi Palmeiro. So Palmeiro will come in. Great run. Go back again. Go ball. Step on third. Step on second. Is that a triple play? No. Palmeiro is he's safe. So it's a 5-4 double play. Young survives because he's a good guy. Here's Frank Howard. Ground ball. Easy play. Yes, sir. It's time to take me over the ball game. Texas up 4-3. Kenny Rogers, I think, will be yanked. You don't want to take any risks. So I'm just going to give you the quick speed tour. Yeah, they don't want to take any risks. That's what they gotta do. They can't take risks. It's 4-3, and Baltimore looks chomping at the bit to try to tie it up. So they gotta throw Henry out now with a chance to get a win. Here's Heisler. Punch out of a fastball. Robbie Ross. Beautiful. And here comes Cal. And he got him on a slider. So Robbie Ross gets 2 strikeouts in his job. 4-3. Uehara is probably going to get some help. Tippy Martinez and no Pappas will warm up. Here's one go. Looking for home run number 3. Oh, he swings and misses on a drop third strike, but they'll throw him out. Does he get some strikeout 2-3 on the scorecard? For why he's out against Pudge. Pudge drives it. This is trouble, and this will be a double for sure. And and Pudge gets a double. He's not really that speedy, so he'll just get a double. It's 21st, and it's 43, and it will be up to Teixeira. Teixeira to center. And cut. Yes. Tippy is ready. Yeah. 2 2/3 innings. You might as well go with the lefty now. Do it now. And both for Tippy Martinez cannot do it. A walk in. Here comes Big Pete Inguilia. 0 for 2 and to center and a base hit. Texas wins 4-3 in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, and it'll be Kenny Williams to warm up. And a pop up, and an easy 6. Yes, sir, Mikey. So now Cordero is warming up. You might as well warm him up because he is your closer. Grab ball. Easy play. Easy. So that's for Eddie Murray. And Robin's got his third strikeout of the day. Now the question is, do you believe Robbie Ross in? I would say no. Honestly, I say no. But anyway, here's Tippy. Did Betty Bell. Got him. Fastball. Rafi's Homero. 3-1 this year. Well, Homero, ground ball, easy play, easy play, easy play, easy play. 4-3, and here comes Michael. He's 0 for 4. Well, there's no one on base, so you may as well make sure you do something. But he hits it to Blair. 4-3 now. Do you go with Cordero? Now the question I'm on, you got Brooks Robinson. They're going to take a gamble and go with Cordero now. Might as well get the closer in to win this game. He's got 17 saves. He's got Brooks Robinson to deal with. Robinson to right field and it drops. Base hit. Big play. Next up is Brian Roberts, and they are going to say, no, we need somebody. So they're going to go with Harlan Clift. You know, have you seen these grounds? I think it's a trick. Clift puts it to right field. This is trouble. Oh. He really makes the catch. Call Blair, and they will yank him. Brady Anderson will be ready. That's a smart move, because he's a good hitter. Brady Anderson to right field. This is good up. Oh my goodness, Gavilia with a catch. I thought he had enough distance to win the game. No, Gavilia makes the grab. Holy smokes. How's up to Dempsey? Dempsey, ground ball. And Cordero gets out of the mess in Texas. Clutching. Cordero, they have to take it out of the ballgame. The game's over, man. 4-3. Texas, giant win. Unbelievable. And one go got 3 of the 4 RBIs. Cordero the save. One go knew what he had to do. Baltimore made it interesting. But yeah, the only other RBI, Napoli. So one go went deep twice for 33. I don't know if that's leading the American League. We do need to take a look at the standings because it's standing state. Brooks Robinson is 12 home run. So Bedard drops to 16-7. Uehara did okay in a sense. Tippy did fine. Texas, Kenny Rogers was now 13-8, going 6 innings. They decided to yank him for Robbie Ross, which actually worked because he got 3 strikeouts and a hold. Cordero has 18 save. Cordero was injured. That could be big. One of the 3 stars are Aaron Rowland. Who the fuck is Aaron Rowland? Oh, that's a big time. Mickey Metal. All right, line scores time. Yankees win 10-3. Babe Ruth is 10-13 as a pitcher. He beats Boston. Kansas City wins 6-1. Busby beats Abbott with Montgomery's 7th save. Kansas City Legends. You need to make that perfectly clear. Forbes beats the 16 Expos 5-2. Fern Law is now 12-12. Beating, Jim Beattie and Gibbons 36 save. The 97 Marlins with a 6-4 win. Kevin Brown beats McGinty with Ned's 31st save. The Citizens win 6-1. Eden beats Foisel. That's only his 3rd win of the year. The 1916 Phillies beat the 1980 Astros narrowly. Damari beats Rule with Myers 28th save. Texas beats Baltimore 4-3. As you saw, Rogers versus Bedard. And Juan Gonzalez needs to go under a facial reconstruction. Because he ain't white. There you go. Much better. Juan Gonzalez looks darker and like he's supposed to. I apologize for that. 2 home runs by him. He's the hero. Rogers beats Dark Cordero safe. The Tigers Legends win 8-1. Lolich beats Lopez. Cleveland comes up with 1 on the bottom of the ninth. Earl Averill, the hero, 4-3 against the Angels. Jones beats Principal. Tampa Legends win 6-4 against the 94 Expos. Garza beats Hale with Rodney picking up his 34th save. The Astros win 6-1. The Legends. Durker beats Stravicki, who's not doing so well. Kaufman with the win. Liebring a shutout, his 11th win. He beats Turley. The Mariners Legends score in the top of the ninth to beat the Twins Legends. Charlton 6-0. Look at that ERA. Dot 4-4. Dutch Leonard the loss. Sasaki the hit. 15 innings it took, but the White Sox win 2-1. Folk beats Majewski. We saw an 18-inning game involving these White Sox on a 1-inning game of the day. The Blue Jays shit the bed against the 93 Giants. 10-0 loss. Wilson with the win. Hank in the loss. Speaking of shutouts, Oakland with that on the 24 cents. Bender beats Sonser. The Red Sox Legends win 5-2. Lester beats Witt. Papa on the save. And the 86 Angels, sorry. The 59 Dodgers, another key win, 11-1. Drysdale beats Washburn. And finally, the Brew County team wins 7-6. Caldwell beats McCormick. Really fingers his 27-6. National League time. The Flushing Mets win 7-6. Blevins beats Castor with La Familia picking up the save. Padres Legends win 5-2. Latos is now 18-5. Good job. He beats Carpenter. Hoffman the save. House Bills. 1920 Indians with a shocking win over the Braves Legends. Myers beats Maddox, who was looking for win number 20, but didn't get it today. Bagby the save. The 1918 Red Sox with a 3-2 win. Lefty Williams, 4th win. He avoids the 20-loss mark. Hudson loses. Bader picks up his 10th save. The Reds Legends win 10-3. Walters beats Wakefield, who's got 16 losses. The Colorado Legends take down Pittsburgh. Wow, big win for them, 12-2. Francis beats Tenenhill, who drops to 20-4. Eek. 2005 White Sox with a big win. McCarthy beats Midlecki, who's lost his 21st game of the year. Wow. The Ted Turners, or the 99 Braves, as well, scored 6 quick runs to beat the 54 Giants. Maglet beats Hearn. But the 54 Giants didn't want to get rid of him. And McGlinchey's the save. Why am I having troubles with the mouse? Sorry. 5-4 Marlins beats Brooklyn. Josh Johnson beats Meyer with Harvey's 30th save. The Dodgers Legends win 5-3. Hershiser beats Rodney with Broxton the save. Brock. Washington with a walk-off thanks to Grissom 5-2 against the 85 Jays. Hankey loses to Steve Rogers. The 2001 Mariners with a big win. Garcia beats McDonald. Rhodes 29th save. The Cubs beat the 57 Braves. Three Finger wins his 17th. Why did I say 70th? Bill lost John Marshall the save. The Astro City team wins 6-4 against the 75 Reds. Scott beats Mejia, who's lost his 20th game. Smith his save for a second save. Mejia came over from the Twins. The next game. What's wrong with my mouse? The Milwaukee Legends win 6-1. Caldwell beat Schellenbach, beating the Black Sox. The 1932 Cubs scored in the bottom of the ninth to beat the Phillies. Big win for them. Bush beats Williams. Mitch Williams, he's got all those saves, but he's lost games. The Mets Legends win 6-0. Darling meets Henry. The Giants Legends win 8-4 against Baker. Bullschmidt beats Willoughby. And a rain out. Diamondbacks in Arlington. They will play tomorrow in a doubleheader. Saturday, lots of afternoon baseball, possibly in the American League. They've got 3 games starting at 7 o'clock or later. The National League's got just the one, Arizona Arlington, but they have to play a doubleheader. So yeah, so lots of afternoon baseball. Sorry about that. So Arlington is out of postseason contention, even though they didn't play. Francisco Cordero is out, torn triceps, and he's out for the year. 18 saves in 34 games. So Texas, if they get to the playoffs, they're gonna really miss him. The 1905 Giants are out of the playoffs. 97 Marlins are out. Trevor Wilson gets a complete game win. Liebrant, Darling, Ken Keltner. Oh yeah, we already saw that. All right, so standings time. Okay, so the AL, Ty Cobb leads the batting race by 22 points over his teammate Charlie Gallagher. That will show off third. Home runs, one go, is now in first place, taking a place from the 61 Yankees Mickey Mantle and Moises Alou of the Marlins. Moises Alou could hit 31 home runs. Never thought I'd see that. RBIs wise, Joe DiMaggio 126, Hank Greenberg 123, then Jeff Bagwell all the way down with 110. Ty Cobb's got triple-digit stolen bases because that's him. Batter WAR, he's number 1 ahead of Edmonds and Brett. Hitting streak, ERA, Josh Sakati Tanana. Josh and Sakati from the old days. Wins, Frank Tanana's got 22 of them. Guitry and J.R. Richards have 21. Strikeouts, Randy Johnson for 169. But J.R. Richards closing in at 165. Max Scherzer 150. Eddie Johnson's best pitcher WAR. Saves, Mariano Rivera 39. National League, Hornsby leads the batting title by 10 over lefty O'Doul. A Philly, Chuck Klein, the Baker Bowl Chuck Klein of the 1930s. He's third. Home runs, Barry Bonds has put 39 on the board for the Giants. With Dawson and Chipper Jones coming in close. RBIs, Chuck Klein, the Phillies. Chuck Klein, not the Baker Bowl Chuck Klein, 132 RBIs. David Wright second, and Chuck Klein of Baker Bowl third. Stolen bases, Billy Hamilton, 113. Batter WAR, Willie Mays, 8.8 reels. ERA, Koufax, Maddox, and Dennis Martinez. Look at the ERA numbers for the leaders in the NL compared to the AL. Fuck. Wins, Seaver's got 22 of those. Tannehill looked like he was going to get 21st, but he lost. Pedro Martinez strikeouts with 176. Josh Johnson's third. Look at the batter. Well, Greg Maddox is the best for saves. Mitch Williams, 43. Brian Wilson, 40. We're going to look at the expanded standings. The Yankees lead the AL East by 10.5 over Boston, 15 over Baltimore. Well, the Yankees have won 103 games. Their magic number is 13. It's a combination of Yankee wins and Red Sox losses. Streaks, well, the Citizens have won 4 straight. They're at 59, but they are not going to make the playoffs. The Central Tigers lead the Twins by 13. Their magic number is 10, by the way. Kansas City's third in that regard. 5 straight wins for Detroit. They look good. And so did the Yankees, who won 5 straight. AL West, the Angels lead Oakland only by 2. They were in cruise control, but they fumbled. Texas and Houston are fighting it out. Magic number for Angels are 21. Well, they've lost 2 straight, and Oakland's won not 1, but 7 in a row. The 84 Padres have lost 100 games. Well, they've lost 10 in a row. The 86 Angels have lost 8 in a row. They've got to stay loose. AL North, the White Sox lead Cleveland by 4 and Seattle by 10. Magic number 19 for the White Sox. 8 straight losses for the 94 Expos. Man, they're starting to slump. They're not as bad as their 69 expansion cousins. The NL East, Philly has a magic number 16. They're up by 7 over the Mets, 14 by... Right? Philly's lost 4 straight. Yikes. Marlins are getting back in it. The 99 Braves have won 5 straight. They're 10 games above 500, and they're a seasonal team. Those seasonal team in the American League is close to 500. Pittsburgh leads St. Louis by 10 and Milwaukee by 11. Their magic number is 13. They've lost a couple in a row. NL West, Padres by 4 over the Dodgers, 7 over the Giants. 4 straight wins for Colorado, though. Well, it's a 3-horse race. Magic number for the Padres, 19. In the North, we have Washington with a 22 magic number. Wine over Cincy. Washington and Cincy are close together. Everything else, bullshit. The 95 Orioles have lost 4 straight. Let's look at the wild card. The Tigers lead the AL technically over the Yankees by a game. The Angels and White Sox are there, so the Tigers would be number 1, Yankees would be 2, Angels 3, White Sox 4. The 4 wildcards would be Oakland, Cleveland, Boston, and Minnesota, who have a 3-game lead on Baltimore, 4 on Seattle, 5 on Toronto. So Oakland looks good. Their magic number is 15 to clinch a playoff berth. That's bigger than the Angels and White Sox, and they're the division leader, and they're division leaders. NL wildcard, Philly and San Diego both have 104 wins. Pittsburgh, Washington are trailing way behind, which is the Dodgers have won 100 games, yet they're a wild card because they're in the same division as San Diego. They're with the Giants, Mets, and Reds to all qualify for the playoffs. The Marlins are 2.5 back. The Braves are 3.5 back. So, well, the magic number for the Dodgers, Giants, and Mets to qualify is actually, yeah, it's weird how Pittsburgh has a lower magic number, and yet they have more losses than the Padres. The magic numbers of the Dodgers, Giants, Mets are 13, 16, 16. Those magic numbers are bigger than the Padres and Nationals magic numbers, so that's going to be interesting. So, yeah, you're up to date. Of course, we'll have to deal with the playoff push and to find out, like, the matchups. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.